Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiana. In today's video, we're talking about TV. We're talking about Station 19 in particular. So if you love to talk about TV, if you love lifestyle stuff, if you love Disney, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to, you can hit that notification so you'll be the first to know to see the videos, which I do upload. We're starting to upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, okay? But today we're talking about Station 19 in the roughness of season 6, okay? I just want to say I'm a Marina fan. If you didn't know, now you know, okay? I'm a Marina stan. So, but we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, so let's get into it. So, starting off, I love Daniel, Savory, and Stefania. They are just like the sweetest humans. Like you can tell they love and adore their characters. They love and adore their fans. And I just want this to be, can everyone just be respectful to them? Like, is that really hard? Is that hard for people to do? Like, just be respectful. Please leave them alone. Like, it's like, some of y'all are stalkers. Just want to be completely honest. You're like, giving a little creepy. Jesus. Please. But I love them, and I wish them all the best. And just like I hope they get everything that they want in life and continues to, like, especially in their career. But yeah, I just want to say that. Love them. Those are my girls. And I do have on the shirt that says directed by Daniel Savory. Yes. I finally wore it. Haven't worn it since I got it. Yeah, but let's go. So let's get into it. So we're talking about Station 19, right? And as I stated, I'm a Marina fan. So we're going to talk about a lot about Marina. Because, baby, season 6 was rough. It was so rough for us. But let's talk about, and I just want to show no full advance. I have no sense of order of how these videos go. I just talk. Because I love TV. And so if I start to get a little loud, it's because I be so into my TV shows that I get a little up there, but it's like, it's all love and respect because I do. Yeah, but let's get into it. And I have a little thing, so if I look this way, that's why, okay? So, but let's start off. I can honestly say I really don't remember half this. Like, season 6 was so good in so many different ways. I love the mental health storyline. I love that they keep bringing up the police brutality storyline. I just loved everything they were doing. You want to know the one thing that pissed me off though is Travis mayoral campaign. Like, I really wanted Travis to be mayor. I really did. I really would have loved to see. I get it, it's a fair show. It's like, people like to say, it's a fair show. We get it, we know. But I would have loved to see him in that position, to see what he would have done. Because he had great ideas and he would have been absolutely amazing. Like, I really wish they would have kept this storyline to keep going, but it's fine. But that was great. That would have been good. Let's see. I love Vic. Vic, besides Maya, Vic is my other favorite character on Station 19. And if you say, and I just have to say, if you don't like Vic, if you don't like Victoria Hughes, you're an immediate red flag. Like, because there's no way you should not like her. Like, what does she do? Like, she literally is like one of the best, sweetest people on the show, and like the most caring, observant, and just, come on. You gotta love her. She does no wrong. No harm, no foul. Okay? But that's my girl. Theo. I was rooting for you. I was rooting for Vic and Theo. But no one, they'll never be, they really did rob her of Ripley. And I will forever be mad at that. That will never be so disrespectful. Like, I was so mad that they really did. They ain't got nothing to do with season 6, but I just had to say that. Theo. I just want to say, I don't know what happened to Theo in the season, because he literally, Theo literally, it was like, I don't know what it was, a switch in his head, a switch in something, because it was not the same Theo at the beginning of the season to the end. Because after that whole like barbershop thing and all the events like led up to the end of this, to the season finale, I was like, Theo, you can go to hell. Theo. Like, there was no reason you were acting like that towards Vic, and the way he was acting in his interim captaincy and the way he came at Andy was like, sir. Andy literally was offered the job, but she wanted to be the captain of now just an interim captain. And it's like, you're doing all that because you feel some type of way, because you feel so small. Like, that's what it was giving. You felt so intimidated by her that you felt some kind of way. Like, I don't know. Theo, you gotta go. I'm so sorry. The door. But no, not a fan of Theo at this point. We gotta see what's gonna happen in season 7 though, because Theo, sir, be for real. Be wholeheartedly for real though. Wholeheartedly for real. Like, I just literally can't. I couldn't with him. I'm glad they did break up. And then, y'all, Kate, we knew that girl Kate was about to bring some chaos, and she brought it. But we'll talk about that later. So, like, moving on. So we finally have Andy as captain. She finally, it was a long season. Like, I feel like everything Andy did this season led up to the moment. And I loved, especially the episode with her, Vic, and Chief Ross, with the police. That whole scene could have went a different way. You wanted to sedate him for him having a panic anxiety attack, which in a situation like that, what do you expect? I think, especially as someone who's, you know, like, I'm black, and I've been pulled over by the cops before, and I've literally just sat there in my car and was like super scared, super duper scared of like what was going to happen, because like the thing is, I don't think no one could ever understand unless you're in that situation and have been in it. And it's just it's a situation that no one should be in. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, like, at all, to feel that much fear for being pulled over. You shouldn't. But I did love Chief Ross coming, and I love that they called her. And because Chief Ross, I can say I didn't like her. She was like, and I'm not just saying that just because she didn't give Maya her job back, because I do want to see Maya be captain again, but like Chief Ross, I just wasn't feeling her. She did give me very old dude, just like how the previous men did it, and not making a change, like the impact you can make in that role, in that position that she has. So that wasn't even, hey, nothing to do with Maya. Maya, a whole different, she did not deserve her captaincy back at that moment. And I said it. We all want Captain Maya Bishop back, but I think it was the moment that she does need to focus on other things, and I'm glad she did. But we'll talk about her later. But no, like, I truly can say, like, Chief Ross, like, in that moment, she definitely surprised me, and I'm glad she came. I'm glad they called her. She came, she showed up, she got to that scene, she observed everything, she called all of them out, like, your right-hand man, like, he's new, like, it such a great, loved the whole scene. Mind you, what else was happening in that scene? The hospital scene. Oh my gosh. We'll talk about that though. It's just like, I just really can't get with. And then Dixon wholeheartedly has bothered me since his appearance in the show. Dixon, go sit down. And we all saw what happened at the end. So sorry for you. But that whole scene though, I love that whole scene, how it was shot, how it was filmed. Like, it was a great scene. It's something that constantly does need to be shown, and I'm glad they keep bringing up the issue. And yeah, but let's see, moving on. But I just want to say, I do like Chief Ross, and yeah, but mainly I love Merle though. Love her. Oh, Chief Ross and Sullivan. I figured someone. See, now Chief Ross and Sullivan, I knew someone eventually will find out about them, but I didn't think it would be Dixon, who would be the one to be that slimy and grimy to hire a whole PI to follow them. Like, sir, you were doing the most. Like, and doing the absolute most. Doing the most, Dixon. It was like, sir, did you really need to? No, you didn't. And then you had the audacity to give the envelope. Then you had to give it to Maya. Oh, I was like, everyone, like, I was kind of scared for a second, but then I realized, girl, I've said, I was watching the episode, like, if Maya was to have done what old Maya, blackmail Maya, season 5 Maya, because at the end, she was sick of it. She want her job back. But if she would have went the route to blackmail, even though she did call the union, let's not forget, y'all, she called them, left a message. But if she would have continued, I think Carina would have left her ass. I think Carina loves her. I don't say she would have left her, but Carina would have. Oh, that would have pushed Carina. They would have been separated a lot longer than they was, because she would have. Because y'all saw her face when they was on their little date. And she was, and Maya was telling Carina was just standing there looking like, oh, please don't say you did something. Like, she was looking at her like, please don't, because I will. This date was at its end, but this marriage will be on the other side of, I don't know how they would be able to come back from that. Yeah, you know, but let's see. But I'm really glad Maya gave it to Andy, and she was like, Andy's thoughts and stuff, like solution, whatever the wording was, would be better than what Maya did. But mind you, Andy was super suspicious of them, because mind you, Chief Ross was always there. It was like, man, we know you're the boss, but it was like at a certain point you kind of made it obvious. It was like, especially Sullivan, like, sir, sit your behind down and be quiet. Like, you already, it's like, come on. But it was like, Sullivan, sit your behind down and be quiet. But Andy, yeah, Andy had every right to be mad, because he sat there and he lied in her face. So she had every right to be mad in the way she was. She had every right to. And I was just like, damn, about time somebody freaking caught their ass and caught it. Like, it was like, as a viewer's perspective, like, we're watching and I'm sitting there thinking, like, at this point, someone gonna catch y'all. Like, the fact is that Becky saw y'all last season, and now we got doing the most. Basically, I was just like, someone catch them already. Please do. Really? You don't really? You want to know who I wanted to catch? I wanted it to be Carina. I don't know why. I wanted it to be Carina or Vic to be the ones to, like, or Travis, to the things they started to, like, go out of town so they wouldn't get caught. But, like, before that, I really would have wished one of those three would have caught them, because I think it would have been honestly funny. I think Travis' reaction would be absolutely hilarious, because Travis, where he going? Who's the first person Travis is going to tell? Vic. I think he would definitely go to Vic first. Like, I really wanted to see that, but we didn't. But it's okay. Moving on, because that was like, sir. Now, let me talk about Sullivan for a second. Sullivan, I'm tired of you. I'm sick of Sullivan. Sullivan, get it together. And as someone, like, when Ben told him how ruthless he was, like, he is, and it's like, just admit it. You're very ruthless. You want your job back, but you're the one who messed it up. And we get it that you have like you did get injured on the job and you're now have these pain. You were now addicted to these pain pills, pain medications, and it's like, sir. Then you see, I'm gonna just go back and forth. We're just gonna talk about Station 19 as a whole, but cause sir, we get it. You lost a position. You were a battalion chief, and now you're now you're a lieutenant. But it's like, really? Should you have been? Maybe not. Maybe you could have. I don't know. But whatever. It's like, he is very ruthless, and we get that you want your job back, just like mine want to be captain again one day, because it's not happening. And when Chief Ross came and was like, "Are you leaving?" I really wonder if he is gonna leave though. I feel like he wants to be captain because he wants to work his way back up to his position as battalion chief again. But I wholeheartedly don't know what's gonna happen now. But my thoughts is that I think for season 7, I feel like Chief Ross and Sullivan, a high chance they might get married. That their whole little scandal going on. I really wonder what they're gonna do. Should be interesting. I do think they're gonna get married, and it's gonna be quite, I don't know, it's gonna be really, it's gonna be really, it's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be quite, it's just gonna be really, I think, really weird and funny though. But I feel like they might get married though. You think so? Y'all think so too? But I do. I think they had a chance, might, but I don't know. Moving on, because they used to get on my nerves. But let me get me wrong. Let's just say, I just want to shout out to all the actors. I love Boris Kudrow. I've been watching him at this point. I don't know. Literally all my life. And I love Merle. That is my Broadway girl. That's my Broadway. That's my girl. If you've never heard her sing or seen her in things on Broadway, go find them, because I'm not listening. Go look it up yourself. They are out there. She is amazing, and I love Meryl. Okay? Shout out to them. To those guys. Okay, moving on. So, ouch. But like, y'all know what I really want to see in season 7? This is what I need in 7. A Carina backstory. There's nothing else I want. I need a backstory. We never really got one on Grey's Anatomy. On Grey's, they reference to her, like, her upbringing of her dad, having bipolar disorder. But nothing else happened about it. I really want a backstory on Carina in 7. That's literally all we think of thee and ask of thee, is a backstory. That's all I ask. But moving on because Marina's what we're gonna talk about the most. But Travis, Eli. I'm not feeling Eli. I don't know what it is, but like Travis and Eli, I'm just like, really? So like coming a mile away. Like a little love. I hate love triangles. I just want to say that. I hate love triangles. They're very annoying on TV. And like TV and movies, because it'd be so obvious. It's not like it's like not obvious. It's always an obvious love triangle that's going to happen. And the love triangle that just had to be Travis, Eli, and Andy, that was a triangle, but Whaley wasn't a love triangle, which so hardly bothers me, and it's super annoying. It's like, really? But okay. Like I'm just not with it. I'm really not. Like, I don't know what they're gonna bring. Did he sign up for 7? Is he like going to be a is he? I don't know. See, I need to look it up. Is he, if he's going to be a reoccurring character? P.S. That's going to be, I feel like that's going to be very interesting. That's going to be an interesting storyline with Travis and Eli if he's still on the show. That should be really interesting. That I will look for. I would love to look forward to seeing it though. So that's going to be really cool with Travis and Eli. But let's get into what I really want to talk about. My girls, let's talk about Marina, because season 6 was rough for us Marina stands and fans. We were struggling, okay? We were struggling. And before we I just want to say shout out to Danielle Savory on my shirt for her director debut in season 6, for Dirty Laundry. 616, that was a great episode. I loved it. The storylines were good, like the way it was shot. Loved everything about it. But I'd be like, that's my girl. She's literally one of my favorites. And yeah, I've been watching her for the longest time now at this point. Yeah, and as I say about other people, like other actors that I would love to work, like in the future would love to work with, she's definitely one of them. But yeah, like y'all, let's get into Marina though, because the Marina stands, what were we doing? Suffering. It was so rough, and 6A was horrendously horrible, like for us. We watched the way Maya would talk to Carina, like yell. She was yelling at Carina like, girl, boo, get your... All Carina wanted was for you to get the help you needed. And my thoughts about it is just the way Maya did get her therapy. Carina definitely needs therapy too, because she has... We've been wanting a backstory, and we haven't gotten her backstory, but we know she grew up with a father who had he had suffered from bipolar disorder. And so it's like she has these things that she also needs to talk about and go through just as much as Maya. And seeing Maya like that was a trigger for her. And it was her rehashing her trauma and her childhood and her upbringing and things like that. So I really would love to see that in 7 is therapy. But 6A was so rough. Like the season started with, what was it, like 6 months later? And then Carina finally found out why Beck was treating her the way he was, but he didn't have to do her like that. It was like, sir. Carina finally found out that the whole blackmail thing and everything like that. I wonder if Maya, did she tell Carina that she gave Beckett a bottle? I'm thinking, did she? I don't think she did. Because she hasn't told anyone of 19. I wonder if they're gonna show that in 17. Oh, yes, we're manifesting for station 19 of 17. But in season 7, I wonder if that's gonna happen. I would wholeheartedly love to see that. Because I know everyone's reaction at 19 is gonna be very annoying. They're gonna get on my nerves with their reactions to what she did, and we get it. It's something she shouldn't have done, but like it was already done. She already feels bad about it, but I wonder if she is going to tell them. We'll see. But the way Maya was talking to my Carina, I was wanting to like just Maya. It was bringing me back. Look, y'all, it was bringing me back to season 3, and that season finale. The season 3 finale brought me back because I was looking at Maya. I was watching an episode like, Maya, if you don't pipe down. And mind you, Maya is one of my favorite characters on Station 19. And I love Carina. That's my girl from... Come on. I was like, if I could come to the screen and slap you, I will wholeheartedly do it. Because Maya. And it's her trauma response, and it's like the way she was brought up. And y'all, was it season 4? Yeah, season 4. Because when they moved in together, when she said she didn't want to be like her dad, and she felt like if she's gonna snap at Carina and like one day and Carina's gonna leave her. Well, you did snap. Like you did do it. What foreshadowing? It happened. No, it happened. She talked about it in 4, and then we saw it happen in 6 of how, ooh, it was just super rough though. Like to see Maya in that state and Carina trying to help her, but she's not wanting to listen to her, that she needs therapy and she needs to get the help she needs. And then she's in her way to like releasing it or express it or handle it is by her working out and exhausting herself to the point where we saw her on that floor. Boy, y'all, it's about we had to wait 3 months. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 months to see what happened for that mid-season finale of her being on that floor. Because the way she came off that daggone treadmill. Y'all, I was watching that like, and mind you, Jack, where was the sea caller, Pooh? Because how you just go? I know it been a little bit since you was been in the station and been a little paramedic, but I know your skills ain't gone nowhere. Because why you ain't checked, like you just picked her up and put her in your truck? Like, did you check her neck first? Did you make sure she was like? We know her pulse was steady, but sir, I can't. I was just so like, you just gonna pick her up and not check? Whatever. And then like, when Maya woke up, she was like, where's Carina? And I was like, she's about to be upset. I remember watching that episode like, oh, Carina about to be mad. I was like, not mad, but Carina is about to be so worried because this is exactly what she didn't want to happen. And then, of course, her and Teddy came in, and she had to 5150 her wife. And y'all, when they came back in, of course, after Maya was trying to leave and try to say that she was okay, but I'm just a little dehydrated, girl. You's not. And she came back in when her and Chief Teddy Altman came back in, and she had to 5150 her wife and basically tell her, this is my way of helping you, Pampina. I tried to help you at home and like you wouldn't let her. She had to 5150 her wife. I think people think that was such an easy decision for Carina. It probably was hard. It was definitely hard for her to see it because she spent, as she stated, part of her year trying to get you to realize you need help. And it had to come to this moment for you to get help, and her having to 5150 her. And that whole scene with her and Jack before her and Teddy came in definitely helped her realize, because Jack thought she was gone. Like he thought something, she really was gone. So that scene alone probably did help her have to make the decision that she more than likely didn't want to make, but had to be made because Maya needed to get help. And it's not like she didn't. She did. And when Maya said, if you walk out that door, we're done. And she said, I lose you either way, Bella. Oh, yeah. Did y'all want to fall out? Because we're watching, it was like, oh my God. And just to know that during the time of them filming, that was Stefani was going through. And I was like, my girl, love you. I can't do that. Y'all, side note, like, y'all know how they've been doing that little heart thing at con? I don't know how to do it. I'm definitely Stefani with that crap. this is what you get. But her yelling, and when Carina walked out the door, y'all saw how high her scream got after. Maya did not think Carina would walk out that door, and she did. You told her to leave, so she left. You told her if you walk out the door, we're done. We're done. And you did. And she screamed for Carina. I don't think Maya thought she would leave. Maya probably didn't think she would walk out the door. But she did. And the improv of Stefani putting her fingers over her ears, I feel like that made it even more worse, because like having to hear her yell, was already so bad. It was so, oh my, season 6, the first part, 6A, and a little part of 6B was a super rough. That episode alone was horrible. That scene, whew, I just take like deep breath watching it, and then I went back to rewatch. Why did I do that to myself? And I'm probably gonna rewatch it again, because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? And then I just want to say, I love Diane Lewis. I love Diane. And one thing about it is I love Tracy Thomas. Side note, y'all, you want to know what is super funny now is since that 911 is now on ABC, and Tracy Thomas plays Karen on 911, and then she plays Diane Lewis on Station 19. People are hilarious. So like, what if they were to do a crossover? 2 different show universes, okay? I don't think that's gonna happen, but you never know. It could possibly. But I love Tracy Thoms. I will always know her as Joanne. Yes, ma'am. But let's get back into it. But I love the therapy session, because I felt like as Maya was healing her little child, her inner 3-year-old Maya, I was sitting there like 5-year-old Nia is she needs some healing too. Like, I know I need therapy. And so I was watching that like, Diane, this is great therapy for me. Because nothing to do with stage fright. But just a side note, we all have a moment in our life that defined us. There's a moment that defined us as who we are today, or something that made us be who we are and change, or a big part of our life. There's a moment. And if we all did a deep dive into our childhood inner us, went to therapy, there's that one moment in your life that changed how you did things, how you reacted. There was a moment. So watching the episode of Maya talk about, like Diane talked to Maya about that moment, and how Maya's realization at 3-year-old was that she had to win in order for her to receive love from her dad, which to me is so crazy that at 3 years old, for me it was 5. At 3 years old, she realized that she had to win in order for her dad to love her. And she, that scene where she was on the floor saying, I don't want to lose, I don't want to lose, I don't want to lose. Oh my gosh. And then when she was holding like 3-year-old Maya, and she was like you are lovable even when you lose this thing. Y'all, like that whole episode was so therapeutic. I loved it so much. I love that episode. I just want to know, side note again, Station 19, I know there's been chatter like that they might be nominated for an Emmy this year, but I'm gonna need my girl Danielle Savory to be nominated for an Emmy, because the work she did on season 6, even though it doesn't matter, she did get, okay, if you didn't know, she got an award from fans, but you gotta be part of Fire Nurse to know. Yeah, but whatever, let's get back into it. But her work she did in season 6, my girl deserves an Emmy. An Emmy, a People's Choice, or what, all the other ones, because there's so many award shows at this point. I'd be just like, that's cool. A SAG. Yeah, give my girl an Emmy. Primetime is it, I think it's primetime Emmys. Yeah, I just call it the Emmys. Give my girl an Emmys or a SAG, because the way her performance, all of season 6, award worthy, so good. Okay, so good, so good. Okay, like so good. But that episode was just immaculate. So I loved it. It was well written. It was just well performed and acted out. The performances were so good in those scenes with Diane and Maya. Love them so much. Okay, they were so good. And then we finally see, like, later on, like, Carina has her first day and Maya's calling her, of course. And, you know, of course, stepping back into the clinic, going to the station, it's like, that was hard for her. Like, mind you, that's where her wife was found, on the floor. So it would bring back so many, like, her wife was found there, and of course Maya's not there currently, and all these things that were probably going through her mind at the time. Like, she said she almost didn't make it through the front door, which is, she had every right to feel the way she did. And then we y'all, that in the episode had me, you telling me that you had to go back to the apartment to get shampoo. Now, Carina, now you know you got money and you drive a Porsche, boo. You know you drive a Porsche. You know you could just went to the store and got your little shampoo and your little conditioner, and then you had to come in and act like you needed some more stuff. Girl, bye. Girl, you just wanted Carina walked in there because she had to check on her wife. She had to see for herself. She had to see Maya with her 2 eyes that she was a little bit okay. Like, she had to put her eyes on Maya. Literally it. No, you can't convince me otherwise. But I'm glad that this season, you can't convince me watching that scene. I was like, girl, you drive a whole Porsche. And I'm gonna need y'all to act like my girl ain't got money, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to stop playing with my girls. Okay, Carina definitely is the breadwinner in the Marina household. But stop playing with my girls. Stop. Please stop playing. Carina does a whole Porsche, and you try to tell me. And another thing is, you trying to tell me she gonna have a dress for the ball? She gonna buy one the day before or the day of? I'm tired of y'all. Stop playing with my Carina. Oh, I'm sick of y'all. Like, I've been watching, like, Station 19. Come on. She is a series regular. Stop playing with Carina. I've been so mad. I'm like, she is not a recurring character anymore, y'all. She is a series regular. She's not recurring. She's series regular. Okay? And y'all, I just want to talk. Twitter is funny because they will make it known, like, come on, give her some more time. Screen time her. We get us a fire show. But damn. Goodness. Back to what I was talking about. Slightly forgot. Oh, Carina. But no, she really just needed to see that Maya was okay. Girl. That's it. She had to make sure her wife was good. That's it. Literally, that's it. She literally had to make sure that Maya was cool. And then y'all, that lasagna scene had me. It's the fact that the way she walked in, she knocked on the door. Carina, your ass did say come in. Okay? Let's not forget. You told her you told whoever was knocking on your door in your office to come in. She came in, brought the lasagna, and goes like, what's up? You just can't bring it in. I can't, and I did. And bye. As she should. Y'all, I really had I had so much faith that Carina was just morning sickness. Lies. But Maya really did give her wife food poisoning. Maya, don't ever cook lasagna again. Leave that to Carina. Because I was really like, I know you lying. I really was like, now Maya. It's the fact, and then we see her at the Then we see Miranda. Haley calls to tell her that Carina doesn't feel well and she's sick, and she makes it that she goes to her hotel and make sure she's gonna give her fluid. She did have IV in her arm, if no one noticed. There was an IV. There was an IV hanging. And so she was getting the fluid she needed. We got on a little seat when she was like, "Go away. I told you to give me space." And I was like, period. Mind you, I love that the respectfulness of Maya. The door was unlocked the whole entire time, but she just stood out the door until Carina allowed her to come in, which I love that. Even though Maya knew she was sick and she was throwing up in the bathroom, she still gave her that because and then the little pout, "I'm cold. Can you baby some blankets?" I was like, "Oh, so cute. Go get your girl. Go get her." Literally what I thought the whole time. Like, go get your girl, boo. And then she comes in and it was like, I feel like that was like the first moment in so long. It was like, damn, it took out that long? It was like, jeez. And then Maya was like, I don't know when I'll see you again if I leave. Like, oh my. See, if y'all, one thing is watching, if y'all haven't realized, Maya loves her Carina and Carina loves Maya. They love each other so much that it's like, I knew they would be okay because of the love they have for each other. And they just, Carina wanted better for Maya. She wanted her to get the help that she needed and deserved. So it wasn't like that. She had a mental break and she definitely needed help. Okay. And yeah, that, like, we really did need to see that. And then we finally see them go on these dates, and their dates just can't. Now, whoever called Pam Pammy Poo, I was just like, dang, that poor actress. That poor character. Not even actress, poor character, bro. The fan, y'all are wild. I'll be like, y'all ain't had to do her like that. Karina wasn't gonna do nothing. She was just lonely, as she said. But I'm glad that they showed them doing their dates, going on dates, even though they were both of their dates were interrupted. But it was cool though. We got to see it, and I loved every moment of CX6B of us getting to see Maya and Carina. Maya chase after Carina and fight for what she wanted and continue to pursue Carina, and she was not letting up. And the episode that I was like, oh, are we really gonna get another her injure Maya again? Was 6, I think it had to be 612. I think it's 612. With their immunity, and they're in this cave, and the trailer alone really thought we was about to have an injured Maya. But it was because she was just panicking because of her wife. And one thing is, if you don't know that she don't love her wife, I don't think we're watching the same show. Maya loves Carina Deluca show. And I'm so glad we got to see. I'm glad we got to see their rocky relationship at the beginning of the season to the way it ended. And so let's get closer to the ending. And y'all want to know my favorite episode is 6-7. I love that episode because 6-7 and 6-8 are my two favorite episodes because of the storylines that were happening in those episodes. But my other favorite episode, I'm going to, is 6-17, when that end Marina scene. Oh, so cute. But my favorite Marina scene is in 6-15, and if you know, you know. You tell me we had to wait since season. We could have been had a shower scene. That was rude. Like, I literally was like, "Ooh, are we?" I just want to say, the fans, y'all pay attention to the details. I love that. I saw someone say, I just want to say, Karina was ready. My girl was ready. She was ready. All right? That shower scene, spicy. Loved it. Give us more in 7. Thank you. And let's move on towards the end. We finally see in 6-17, towards the end of the season, Those last 2 episodes were really good. They were really good. Carina finally put her ring back on. She finally decided to move back in, and they're back in their happy Marina bliss that we love to see. We love to see Marina happy. We love to see them goo goo gaga eyes at each other. Them playing with, like, holding hands and playing with each other, holding each other's hair and just being them. But y'all, I need someone to have the behind the scene photo or video of Danielle picking up Stefania, because the way she picked her up was so effortless. How many takes did that take? Like, I want to know. It was just like, oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. I thought it was improvised, but it was actually in the script. Shout out to y'all. Keep the good Marina things happening. Come on. But it was really good though. I loved that whole end scene. She finally moved back in. She put her ring back on, and she said, "You turned down the opportunity to, like, basically be captain. Then I'm coming home. Bambina." Aw, that was like the first time she said it all season long. I think that was like the first time she said that in a while. What was it? The first time of the season? I think it was the first time of the season. No, or maybe like the second time. But we didn't hear Bambina, and you know what, she said a few times in a season. In an episode sometimes, but a season. But we didn't hear it, and it was just like, aw. And y'all know, the people who pay attention to details of the episodes, when I was watching the episode, you could see how Stefania's eyes went down. It was the way. I love that I love that there was notice, and that I love that they kept that in though, because you can see that she was looking at her, and then her eyes like looked down, and then she thought she was holding it too as well and helping her. But I'm glad they kept that in though, and they kept going. I love that. No one else could have played Maya Bishop or Carina Deluca Bishop. And I just want to say, I couldn't see Maya with anyone else besides Carina, and Carina with anyone else. I love that came together, because I love them. They're so cute. I love them so much. And let's get into that finale. I'm still talking about y'all in this damn dress. Like, so you're telling me that Carina couldn't buy a dress the day of or the day before? Her and Maya were just too busy on each other. That's basically it. They was in bed together. That's all. But you tell me she couldn't, like, find a dress? So she had to wear her wedding jumpsuit? I'm gonna let y'all slide, because I'm gonna need y'all to do better than 7, though. I loved the finale for my Marina. You see them in bed talking about IVF, and that they're down to 2. So we better see that IVF journey in 7. I don't want anything else. Like, I get that girl did die. Maybe she did die. Did she die? I can't even remember. Did she? She probably did. I don't know. But adopting the baby, like, I don't want them to adopt that baby at all. I really don't. Because in the first episode of the season, Carina blatantly states she wants to give birth, just not have a baby. She wants to give birth. So please, can we please have that opportunity for her? I want to see a pregnant Carina, because I want to see Maya having to get her cravings that she wants. Like Carina wants a pickle. I don't know. She wants pickle with something. Pickles and peanut butter in this down in the house, and Maya has to go out and get it. Maya has to get up and get Carina some french fries or something. Like, I want to see the whole thing. Carina wants chocolate, and the baby wants it now, and she has to go get it. I want to see it all. I want to see the whole IVF journey. I know you probably have to, like, take some things out, but so it can fit into the season. But I want to see the journey for them to motherhood. Oh, please. It's going to be a great journey. I love that. I know it's going to be a great, fantabulous journey. So, but yeah, that's it. And now, let's get to the end scene. Well, let's see. We got Andy, who's finally captain. About time. We have Theo and Vic finally break up, because finally, hallelujah. Sullivan and Chief Ross finally get their stuff together, because Sullivan finally realizes he loves her, and he doesn't believe with her because she got to be underneath. And first off, Sullivan, does none of y'all know how to check seat collar on, folks. Like, we get it. The floor collapsed. But, sir, where was the seat collar? That's the way they edited that with his bald head coming up with Chief Ross will never not be funny. Okay. It really was. Okay, that was really funny though. But let's move on. But I love the finale was really good though. It wrapped everything up. We had Ben season was rough because 6:15 for Ben was rough. I was kind of nervous for a second that when he fell through the roof. But Ben ain't going nowhere. I love Ben, and I'm glad he got the Medal of Valor because, as he was saying, he doesn't feel like he's been saving lives, but he has, and I love that he's getting the recognition that he deserves. But he has saved lives, and I need him. I'm glad that the other guy who would have that spider bite came to tell him that, and yeah, it was a great season though. Even though it was bad for Marina fans, it was rough. It ended great though. It was a great season. I loved all of the storylines. I just want to say I love Ben Warren. That's my dog. I loved him on Grey's Anatomy, and so him being on Stage 19 is just so great. I love it so much. So much. He's one of my favorite characters in the Chandraland universe. But now this is what I want to see in season 7. A Carina backstory. Stop playing with my girl. We want a backstory. We want a Marina baby because baby. And as I was saying, can Carina not be so Carina's like a perfect being. Like, come on. She can't be that perfect though, for real, y'all. Like, she really can't. Carina, we all want her to just to be the perfect one in the relationship. But Carina got some skeletons problem too. Come on, give us some. Give us I need a backstory. Carina just can't be that perfect because I'm telling you, Carina is definitely going to be the strict parent, and Maya is going to melt. Maya is going to melt at the sight of this baby. Maya, you see how you are with Carina? You going to be the same way with the baby. Same way. And what else? Chief Ross better still be captain. I think her and Sullivan might get married. Sullivan, I don't know what would happen with Sullivan. I don't even know what would happen with his storyline. But maybe if not, he leaves. Like he goes to another station because he did for a captaincy at another. I think I forgot what part of Seattle it was, but whatever part. I don't know. Maybe he might leave, but maybe he won't. He maybe might stay at 19, and him and Chief Ross get married. Vic, I would love to see just Vic continue to run Crisis 1 and like have some mental health initiative or something. Like, I really, yeah. What else? Travis, let's see where him and Eli goes. I want to see his parents again. I want to see where his dad's doing. Bring that back. I want to see that. But yeah, like Ben, of course, Ben, I just want to see more Ben. Like, Ben is pretty good. Like, I just want him to not try to risk his life every day because Prue already lost one dad. She lost her dad. She just needs to lose another. So I just want him to be still extremely cautious and careful. I just want to know what's wrong with Jack. Because that's the second time him hitting his head in the season. The second time. Because if you remember, but earlier in one of the episodes, when they would have planned that dinner for Theo, he slipped and hit his head, and he did go to the hospital. So, like, so you're getting two. I hope he's okay. He just got his foster sister to be back, and he's just like getting to know Brooke, and I hope him and Brooke get to know each other. You know what? Maybe Brooke and Vic might. Maybe Brooke and Vic might need to be a thing. I don't know. Interesting. It's like a good storyline. That'll be interesting. But no. And also another thing is Beckett. I love his mental health storyline, especially in the episode where they were at the car wash. I love that Vic was the one who noticed and paid attention, and that she truly went to his side and she went to his house, because what would have happened? I'm glad to see. I can't wait to see how that plays out in 7, and in what direction that goes. But I'm super excited for the show as a whole. I love Station 19. As you can tell, I'll probably talk about it some more, and I don't know what else. I don't know. I'll probably talk about another season, but like, I love Station 19, and I'm just excited. And I'm excited for this channel too, because I talk a lot about TV. But so that's where we're gonna end for this video. My next one, I don't know what we're doing next. You'll see. But make sure you are following me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I also have an Etsy shop if you want shirts. I can make custom shirts too. If you want a shirt made, let me know. If you can send me a message, you can DM me on Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, and I will respond. I can tell you for a fact, my phone is literally always in my hand, so I'm going to see it. So if you need a custom shirt, I do have shirts that on there that says "In Love with Daniel Savory" and "In Love with Stefani Spampinato," and I do one that says "Go Sign Your Life, Bella." But make sure you come back again. We'll have another video. We're gonna have a little TV rant chat again. So just make sure you follow me on my social media to keep up to date. And so yeah, I thank you. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe this video. Make sure you share it. And yeah, bye. See you guys. Be nice out there. Please be kind to people, because don't make me have to. Don't be trolling, because don't make me have to use my fingers, my Twitter fingers, to tweet back or message back on something. So let's go have a great day. Be kind to the world. Be kind out there. You never know what someone's going through. But I'll see you back again on the next video.